Good day, travelers! I'm your tour guide for today. You can call me Ate Bianca and welcome to our first virtual tour. Just sit back, relax, and don't forget to take down important details I'm going to share with you. Enjoy! What comes first to your mind when you hear the word Titanic? Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. The first thing that comes to our mind is the Hollywood film Titanic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. It is a 1997 American epic romance and disaster film directed by James Cameron. The story was based from the sinking of the RMS Titanic, and it was the first film that reached a $1 billion mark and the highest grossing film of all time. Until now, Titanic movie captures the heart of every viewer watching this movie. And you know what? The RMS Titanic is the most well-known cruise ship of all time. But what will be our main topic for today? Do you have an idea now? A while ago, I have mentioned the words RMS Titanic, and also I have mentioned that it is the most well-known cruise ship of all time.
Let's open our first ever lesson with the question, what is RMS Titanic?
It is a British passenger liner that sank in North Atlantic Ocean when the ship hit an iceberg on April 14, 1912 and sank after 2 hours on April 15, 1912. The RMS Titanic accommodated more than 2,000 estimated passengers, and it is said to be some of the wealthiest people around the world, plus the emigrants across Europe who wants to have a new life in North America. The Titanic was considered as one of the largest ships afloat when it entered service, and a ship that could not be safely sunk. Although it has safety features like watertight compartments and remotely activated watertight doors, it is said to be that the cruise was not in its proper position and does not have enough lifeboats to accommodate all the passengers of the ship. It can only carry enough lifeboats to accommodate 1,178 passengers, which is one-third of the total capacity of the ship, which estimates more than 2,000. The ship hit an iceberg at the ship time 11:40 p.m., which causes the opening of 5 out of 16 watertight compartments to the sea.
This is the animated representation of the sinking of RMS Titanic. It started in the ship time 11:40 p.m. or military time 23:40 and totally sank by 2:20 in the morning.
The passengers and some of the crew members were evacuated in the lifeboats, especially the women and the children, because of the protocol of the ship. But unfortunately, those who were not rescued were dead, and there were estimated 705 survivors. This tragic incident was dubbed as one of the deadliest disasters in the 20th century.
Whatever happens, the story of Titanic will always be in our hearts.
That's all for today, and I hope you learned a lot about the famous cruise ship of all time, the RMS Titanic. Thank you and see you again in our next virtual tour. Have a nice day!
Photo credits to the owners.